Hey Virgo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for August 2nd. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Thank you to all of you who have been commenting and liking the readings. When you engage with the readings, that's what keeps this channel going, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you. At the heart of your reading today, we have the King of Wands in reverse. So we're talking about aggression, a very forceful energy. It feels like a steamroller just barreling through their life, like winner-take-all sort of vibe. I think you see this very clearly with the Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, but they don't seem to know or care that they're leaving all this wreckage in their wake. I don't think it's you, I think it's someone else, although roles might be reversed, so we'll see how the reading takes shape. Your challenge is the Two of Wands. This is a crossroads, an opportunity to move in a new direction. It's the way that life always branches out. You think you're headed in one direction, and then suddenly you're presented with the choice. Well, do I keep going in that direction, or do I take my life somewhere else? Whatever you choose, it's going to be in response to a feeling of a lack of alignment with the Chariot in reverse here at the bottom of the deck. You're going to want to venture in a new direction to get away from the feeling of a misalignment. I mean, ostensibly it's to seek energies and circumstances with which you will be better aligned. But I think the impetus, the thing that prompts you to make a big change in your life is going to be the feeling that this just doesn't suit you. Your focus is, I've done this all over and over and over again. I keep getting the same results, so I need to make a more drastic change, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse there at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what led up to this in the recent past. The Magician. This is very Virgo energy, or it can be. I think it is officially, at least the way that I see it. It's a very empowered, hands-on, I can make change because I see the changes that need to be made, and I know how to do it. There's this innate sense of capability coming through very strongly with this card. You don't shy away from any opportunity to perfect your circumstances or your surroundings, to bring it more closely to your vision for its ideal state. I think you're uniquely positioned and blessed with an awareness of not only what can be improved, but how to go about doing it. Your crowning position is represented by the Three of Pentacles. So throughout this season of your life, you will come into contact with like-minded individuals who have the same goals in mind, the same life mission, as it were. This is a very cooperative energy. It's an opportunity to align with others, that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Not only are you able to achieve bigger and better things than you each could alone, but you gain the sense of camaraderie and companionship along the way, knowing for certain that you're not alone, because you each have skin in the game. Show me what comes up next. The Five of Wands, big time competition. You're going to be putting yourself out there on some sort of stage where you have to perform. You have to prove yourself one way or another. And I think that there are other people trying to do what you want to do. It's not a winner-take-all situation. So if you're having to meet this King of Wands in reverse energy head on, they can pose an interesting obstacle for you because you don't see it in those terms. You think there's enough to go around here, there's enough success, there's enough whatever it is that you're trying to engage in, and it doesn't have to be all or nothing. This other character in your story seems to want to make it into that when it doesn't have to be. And I think that's what the Two of Wands represents, is a path around that person. How can you circumvent their energy or work your way around them somehow? Because you need to get yourself out onto the playing field that's represented by that Five of Wands. But the King of Wands in reverse is out there as well. And they're not satisfied with anything less than like demolishing everyone else, so they have a sense of total success. I agree with your energy, the way that I'm picking up on it. I think you know that this person isn't a true obstacle. There is a way around this, and you're going to find it. It's not an insurmountable thing. Honestly, their energy does not feel like a big deal in this reading whatsoever. I know it's something real that you have to contend with right now, but it doesn't feel like it's going to stop you or even slow you down in any meaningful sense. Your surprise energy is the Six of Cups, and this is a very harmonious, very idyllic emotional state. It's looking at your surroundings and projecting a fantasy onto it, and then taking off the rose-tinted glasses only to find that the fantasy has become a reality. It's like surpassing your the limitations of your pessimism. Show me hopes and fears. What are we hopeful for? What are we afraid of? If there's any sort of government institution or leadership body that plays a role in what you're going through right now pertaining to this story, you are hopeful that you will adhere to all the rules and that they will be supportive of your efforts, that they'll take your side or see things your way, perhaps. And if that's not the case, then this is more a desire for you to put down roots, to create something that will stand the test of time and have a sense of permanence in your life. You're also very keen to follow the rules. Your end result is represented by the King of Pentacles. This is definitely a rule follower, but more than that, he's also inevitably successful in his undertakings. He doesn't just look at what needs to be done right now, but he's always planning ahead. He's thinking long term. So if there are minor upsets in the short term, it doesn't like jolt the King of Pentacles. He's not bothered. His game plan factors in minor upsets and upheavals, and he already has things lined up and on track for long-term success regardless of what happens in the short term. He's always able to bounce back and overcome. There are measures in place to contend with those things. I think it also spells a big well, okay, whether it's a big increase in your financial status, that would depend on where you are now financially. It could just be a modest increase, But if you are finding yourself really struggling financially, this is a certainty that you're going to be okay financially for the long term. If you're already feeling that way, it's not, that aspect isn't going to be as big of an impact on you. It'll just be status quo. We're still on track. You won't have to dip into your savings or cash in your 401k sort of energy. Let's see advice for Virgo. What advice do we have for Virgo today? Yeah, Temperance. Everything is working out right now. Everything is exactly the way it needs to be in order to alchemize the energies at play with your own to create something new, to create something exciting. This has always been the way it was meant to be. All you need to do is have faith and be patient and allow it to unfold the way that it's meant to without rushing it. Try not to impose any big changes unless you're feeling that that's definitely the right thing to do. If you're feeling like afraid or compelled to change things out of fear of failure, I would caution against that, because Temperance is saying you're already lined up for success. It just might not look like it in the short term, but it is unfolding in that direction. So Virgo, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Ready for more? Check out this playlist for your zodiac sign for an even deeper dive into your story. And if you're in need of more individual attention from yours truly, click this link in the description box below to learn more about my personal readings, and consider becoming a channel member for access to exclusive members-only readings and live streams.